Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pony 411. This is actually 230 for the week of July 22nd, 2018. And I am Nemesis, and I am joined, as always, by Alca7raz.
Hey.
Yes, it's a big week this week in Pony World.
Yes.
Quite a few things happening. We got, of course, the news, including Comic-Con news, which there's quite a bit of, which we talk about that quite a bit.
Yes.
We have a new comic to go through that came out just recently, and a surprise new episode.
Surprise!
We said season 1 last time. We lied. Yeah, that's just after we recorded last week. I was like, oh, hey, there's probably going to be a new episode. Oh,
fun.
Okay.
Guess we'll talk about that then.
Also, TrotCon's happening as we record, so there's that thing.
Yeah, it'll be over by the time you hear it.
And BronyCon's going to be coming up in a couple days as well.
Yep.
So, conventions.
Yep.
Everywhere.
All over the place. Why can't I hold all these conventions?
We should probably go ahead and get to the news.
Yes.
And you can follow along at pony411.libsyn.com/show-notes. It's spelled LIBSYN. And all the links are there for more in-depth information. So, let's get started with conventions. BronyCon is doing some Thursday pre-convention events and a comics VIP dinner. Ponyville Cider Fest has announced Kazumi Evans, Shannon Chan Kent, Michelle Krieber, and Black Griffin. And finally, Everfree Northwest has announced Devin Dalton, Gavin Langelo, Katrina Salisbury, Lauren Jackson, and Sunny Westbrook, the voices of the Young Six, will be attending.
Yes.
They got the entirety of them.
All the youngins.
Younglings.
And the children. I killed them.
I have the high ground. I want to tell everyone in the galaxy.
And we've jumped straight from ponies into Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Pony Star Wars.
Pony Star Wars. Pony Wars.
Oh, no.
The Pone Wars. That's a comic that's going on right now.
Anyway, fandom news, speaking of. The fan game Rise of the Clockwork Stallions is being removed from the developer's website on August 1st. So you have a couple more weeks to grab that before it's gone.
Yeah.
Apparently they're actually going professional and everything. And so they got to remove the fan stuff that they don't actually own the rights to.
Yeah. It's sad.
No doubt, though. Somewhere will be rehosting it.
Probably.
And in merchandise news, Gameloft has added Season 8 events and characters plus the SDCC 80s themed ponies into the MLP game.
Yep. Kind of get to see the other 3 designs that aren't the actual figures that were at SDCC, because we had 3. You see what the other ones look like.
Mm-hmm. Equestria Girls Friendship Party Pack is now available on Amazon. This is the 7 Equestria Girls dolls. In the
new Equestria Girls style.
The new doll style. And $70, which is not bad for 7 dolls. And the Amazon exclusive Twilight Sparkle Star Swirl the Bearded is up for pre-order. Comes in that little book thing with a spike in his lame dragon costume.
Dragon in a dragon costume. They even got the bells right for Twilight.
Yep. So there's that. The Starlight and Trixie Rocket is now available on Amazon.
Yep, I bought one and they only had like 7 left, so they may not.
Now it's actually currently available.
Yes, it's been flipping back and forth, so keep an eye on it.
Yeah, or look for I'm at GameStop because apparently someone found them there.
Yes,
we just saw that. Someone just saw them at a GameStop, so if
maybe call ahead, check see if they have
just go if you're going anyway.
Yep,
or if it's on the way to somewhere else. It wouldn't hurt. And final bit of merchandise news. MLP Toys are getting a spotlight in the Netflix series, The Toys That Made Us. That's probably going to be mostly 80s G1 stuff. Because that's what it seems to be focused on. But you probably at least mention G4 stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
Comic news. iTunes has a preview for Friendship is Magic number 68. That is the second part of the Tempest Shadow arc thing they're doing right now. That is coming out the 31st of July. So, yeah. The next week-ish. In Equestria Girls news, the Equestria Girls So Much More to Me music video and Stressed Show You Choose the Ending video are up on YouTube. So yes, the really good music video there.
Yes, the Fluttershy one I was
other
waiting for.
Choose Your Ending videos are finally popping up there. It took them quite a while because we saw them months ago.
Yeah.
And Roller Coaster of Friendship is on the Discovery Family Go app for cable satellite subscribers. Friendship is Magic news. Friendship is Magic's maybe, but probably not leaving Netflix on August 16th.
Yep, their contract expires then.
But it'll probably be renewed like usual.
Yeah, this happened before.
They've talked before about how well viewership is, how good viewership is on the Netflix app.
Yeah.
And the season 7 DVD is up for pre-order on Amazon. Or you can buy the HD versions on Amazon.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And of course, this is an interesting one. Dread it. Run from it. G5 still arrives. Mike Vogel sort of maybe accidentally let the cat out of the bag, although the one we already knew was out of the bag. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. He was replying to someone who let their opinion cross very terribly. But talking about another season and a half of stuff. This is during the hiatus.
Vogel is not currently on it. As like he updated later, he said that he's not completely.
However, the tweet reads as he's trying to walk back what he said because he was not supposed to say things like that because they haven't officially announced G5. That's what honestly looks like to me because he deleted the earlier tweet.
Yeah,
Which
well,
means
actually,
someone told him you weren't supposed to say just.
I think the tweet that got deleted was the thing he was replying to, so it killed the chain.
No, the original tweet is still there.
Oh, okay.
He deleted his reply to it. I looked it up after it was deleted. It was still there. The original tweet is still there, but he deleted his reply, which would tell me
possibly, yeah,
because we already know these things, and we already know that we're going through season 9 and then G5, and G5 seems too far along for them just up and end it just for more G4. If it was still like in the very early planning stages, maybe, but it seems pretty far along from what we've seen. That's a thing that happened.
Yep.
Yeah, that second tweet just really reads as he's trying to put the cat back in the bag. Cats don't like that, though. But anyway, moving on. The airing schedule for August is out. We're getting 2 episodes on August 4th, including one that will be airing a bit early on July 29th in Australia. So just a few days early. Not a huge deal. It doesn't affect us particularly because we'll be still talking about the episode the same time we would have anyway. But yeah, the mid-season premiere, A Matter of Principles. Discord gets frustrated when Twilight Sparkle leaves Starlight in charge of school friendship, so he does his best to make her new role impossible. The Hearthwarming Club will also be premiering. The prank gone wrong ruins Hearthwarming Eve preparations. When Twilight Sparkle tries to figure out which of her students is behind it, the students bond over shared memories of home. And finally, hey, they're actually using the students again.
Yay!
But we're getting a Hearthwarming episode in August.
Not the first time that's happened.
Yeah. Friendship University will be on August 11th when Twilight Sparkle discovers there's another school of friendship. She and Rarity go to investigate and are shocked to discover that Twilight's idol and pillar of old Equestria Star Swirl ability is enrolled in the school. The End and Friend. Rarity and Rainbow Dash Quinn begin to question why they are friends when they can't find anything they both like to do together. And Yakity Sax on the 25th. Pinkie Pie has a new hobby she absolutely loves, playing the Zenithrash. That's wrong. But when her friends discourage her from playing due to her lack of skill, it causes a series of events that lead Pinkie Pie to possibly leaving Ponyville forever. We're going to be talking about that episode upcoming, actually.
Yeah.
Because they aired it early. And the other thing, speaking of early episodes, another one apparently will be airing in Australia a little early. Not apparently like less than 24 hours early, but still. The Hearthwarming Club might be airing a little early. But there's a little bit of concern because they might actually be airing more episodes early, which case we're going to have another situation like we did season 6, I believe.
Yep.
Where we're going to get a bunch of episodes early and we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Was it season 6 or was it season 7? Actually, I think it was season 7.
Maybe even 7.
Yeah, that was early season 7. That's what it was. So, fun times.
Yep.
And Trixie and Starlight getting a song.
Apparently.
All right. I guess. And, okay, final bit of news, actually. Oh, wait, what?
Yes, yeah. More news.
San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes, we dedicated an entire
section
section to this.
Ton of merch, both released and upcoming, is on display at Comic-Con if you want to look at it.
Yeah, there's a
bunch
lot.
Of pictures. We got 2 links there. Tons of pictures there. Most of the stuff we've seen, the Brushables, Equestria Girls, minis, all that stuff. Some of the Amazon exclusives, like we talked about the Star Swirl, Beard, Twilight.
I like how in the pictures of the minis, a couple of them have already fallen over.
Yeah, they fell over.
Yeah, that's what happens.
They're tired. Usually they like put tape or glue or something on the bottom so they don't move.
Yeah.
Maybe it didn't hold. And one of those things includes a prototype of the Pinkie Pie Kodabakaya statue.
Yeah.
And they reveal that Fluttershy will be the 3rd release. Interesting choice there. Usually you'd think they'd put the 3 most popular characters first, but they swapped out the
Twilight, Pinkie, and Rainbow.
Yep, those are usually the 3. But yeah, they've got the prototype. It's unpainted. It's on display. There's nice pictures out there. It is going to be the girl. It's going to be both them in human and pony form. Kotobukai Bashoujo statues tend to run $70 to $90, so it's not too bad. Though, it's not too bad. So you don't have to worry about breaking the bank to get these.
Unless you have a small bank.
Yeah, which is possible.
Which is quite possible.
Yeah, Pinky's supposed to be coming out. MLP merch says May, but the sign at Comic-Con said December of this year.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a discrepancy there.
Yeah, apparently I think the Twilight's supposed to come out in May, and the Fluttershy's supposed to come out like fall next year. And if they'll do any more, we don't know.
Yeah.
They might. If these sell well, they might do more.
Hopefully they do. I want to see a rainbow.
I want to see sunset. Another thing that annoys me is they mix the Twilights again. It's like, oh, there's the original Princess Twilight outfit, and she's wearing glasses because you can't. They're separate characters, guys.
But they both have the same name. They have to be the same character.
And the SDCC exclusive MLP 1983 Greatest Hits set will be available on the Hasbro Toy Shop on August 13th for $19.99, along with their other exclusives. So I'm not sure how well that's going to sell.
Yeah, because they are brushables.
The thing is, some exclusives sell really fast, others do not.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, they will not tell you when. They just go up. Like last year's exclusive, the dice set just was up there for months and didn't sell out. Versus the Transformers stuff sold out pretty quickly. But there's also that year that Derpy sold out really fast.
Yeah.
So it's a who knows? It's a brushable, so there's probably not going to be a whole lot of demand for it.
But who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Then you pay $20 for 3 ponies in 80 style.
Yep. And the box they come in is like a boombox.
Yep.
Styled like a boombox.
And a new mobile game called Pocket Ponies was revealed at SDCC. Not really much known about it.
It's a thing, and there's one screenshot that shows like nothing.
Yep. But that's pretty me if it's a gacha game.
Yeah.
Spend money to get the pony you want.
Yep.
And 80s themed pony t-shirts and more are available on Amazon as a cross-promotion thing.
They're really playing up the 80s stuff.
Yep. Once again, Transformers and stuff, including some of the Transformers I've been ordering because they're part of the Prime Wars trilogy special edition things. So fun times there. But yeah, there's a bunch of t-shirts. Mostly, I think, all 80s theme, Pinky, Twilight, all of them. Star Swirl, oddly enough.
Star Swirl 80s theme.
And one is a screen cap, basically, from the Luna Eclipsed episode.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay. Various
Alrighty
t-shirts.
then.
So they check those out if you want those. And the big thing, though, the MLP panel at Comic-Con had a couple of interesting things in it.
Yes.
Not going to go super into it. They showed some stuff. There might... Oh, by the way, spoilers possibly for upcoming stuff. Might be a Storm King cameo. Since he's dead, it's probably the statue or something. Or a piece of the statue.
Pieces of the statue.
Tyrek. Yeah, we kind of knew this one maybe because the voice actor said something, but it looks like Tyrek's coming back.
That would be interesting.
Chancellor Naysayer's coming back. We kind of figured that out.
Yeah, well, it's going to be pretty obvious.
Let's see. They talked about some of their favorite bits, including things they can't actually say.
Yeah.
Once again, they say that they're the young six, the new students. The fandom kind of went with student six, that in turn they've been going with young six. Equestria Girls. A new special, they played clips of that, which, that's a thing. There's a video out there of the clip they showed. Let's see. You got stuff like, apparently they're on some sort of cruise. There's some stormy stuff going on. Someone's saying Storm King, but I'm not sure if that's actually Storm King or not, if it's just any which way to question magic. And Sidetwine Rainbow go through a portal. Become ponies.
With Sunset.
This is something that was leaked out that people knew Sidetwine was going to Equestria because of one of the leaks showed a bunch of new not vectors, but puppets of Sidetwine as a pony.
Yep.
So it's like, with Dash, you can't really tell because it's Dash.
That's Dash.
She doesn't have any distinct differences between her counterpart. That's going to be interesting because, new portal they're probably going to be trapped over there until they get back, I guess, to Twilight's castle or something, get back home or something like that.
Possibly.
We'll see.
It depends.
We'll see what happens. That's a new special coming. Yeah, questions and answers. Let's see. They want to stay true to the characters. They wanted to introduce a new villain for season 8. Discord episodes. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Apparently we're getting another one in August. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Fluttershy voice. I have a crush on Discord, said Andrea. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. What about the Twi-Pie thing that Tara said?
Yeah, that's... Yep.
There's some shipper trolling that they're doing there.
Yep. Uh-oh. That'd be... If they went down that road, that'd be interesting.
Well, if we're going to go off of what voice actors have said, if Fluttershy has a crush on Discord, remember the time John Delancey said that Fluttershy was a background character?
Oh.
That won't go well.
The one-sided crush.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Rachel Bloom, the new guest voice. Oh, they showed a new song clip and a new character, which I'm guessing that's Rachel Bloom. Village. Oh, that's the thing. It's half dragon, half pony, or something.
Right.
Or scaled ponies or something.
Like that one character in Them Fighting Herds.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Huh.
Yeah, more stuff about, kind of off background stuff, like, or behind the scenes stuff. What's the difference between voice and screen and all that stuff? Favorite things. Favorite villain. Can't say because we haven't revealed them yet. Yeah, so that's answering a lot of questions, including now that we get audience Q&A. There was let's see, what is it? I don't think there's anything really big there, just because, well, it's an audience Q&A. At
audience
Comic-Con.
Q&As are always just kind of odd.
And often we just get a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Because we get the weird questions, then we get the questions they can't answer.
The other ones are just joke answers and stuff like that.
And then they showed another animatic, Heartwarming Eve song, which is probably going to be pretty soon. We're going to see that. Now, apparently, Family Sweet Apple Acres and Grandpair will be there for the Heartwarming thing. Child asks, how many more seasons? Hope to make many more. Can't just tell that kid, yeah, there's one more season. Especially since they haven't actually first confirmed it. You cannot break the NDA even if everyone knows. So yeah, that was Comic-Con stuff. There's some interesting tidbits out there. The biggest one for me is the Equestria Girls thing. I actually alluded to it because I already knew about the Sci-Twi thing.
Tisk tisk. Playing with leaks.
I had to verify them. I can't just say, oh, there's leaks out there and I don't know what they are. I'm not even sure they're real. I had to verify. I verified and I saw things.
I tried to avoid them.
Yeah, well, one of us could have had to say something. Or see something. But anyway, yeah. That's a big thing for me, Sci-Twi and Equestria. I'm just hoping we see I'm almost certain, though, they're going to find a way to engineer it so that the Twilights do not talk to each other. I want the Twilights to talk to each other because I'm pretty sure that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Or the Dashes to talk to each other.
That would be a lot of fun, too. Or the two Dashes swap.
Oh, dear.
Because no one could tell.
Then just ask them a question, and then one of them says, everybody, darn it!
Yeah.
Or she flies too high and starts freaking out.
Oh, yes, that whole thing.
So, yeah, that's the news. Lots of stuff from Comic-Con. And we got to move on to comic. Ponyville Mysteries, number 3. This one, written by Christina Rice with art by Agnes Garbowska and colors by Heather Beckel. In which, let's see, the CMC are, and see, on there was a Philly Scouts camp.
Yes, those are the Philly Scouts.
Philly Scouts, yes. Philly Scouts camp out with Scootaloo's aunts, yes.
The aunts.
Yes. Then Granny Smith's freaking out because there's a fire at the old pony's home and stuff, and it was a small fire, but it's like, who set the fire? Because it was pretty obviously deliberate.
We didn't light the fire.
Oh. We didn't start the fire. You messed up.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
messed up.
You didn't start the fire.
Get out. You messed up.
Oh.
Shame. Yeah, so they have to talk a bunch of old ponies, and there's a couple suspects here and there, and
oh no, talking to old ponies.
yeah, they all smell like mothballs. They watch Matlock. Ugh. So yeah.
And Scootaloo licks the floor.
Yeah, Scooter licks the floor. But yeah, that's more or less the comic. Without spoiling too much. Without spoiling who did it. Who done it. Who did done it. Who did done do it.
Who been done did it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It is.
Yeah. A lot of little jokes in there. It's kind of nice. Hey, look, Scooter's aunts. They're not just the books anymore.
They're not in the books. They're
on the comic.
They're making it up the ladder of canon.
TV show when?
Confirmation that.
Yeah, there's a lot nice little references. The Marx Brothers are in there. That was pretty fun. Yeah, a couple characters we've seen before in the show. It's also weird. This the not s'mores. The sum yum.
Sum yum.
It's like, can't I just have a s'more? No, let's have the pear.
It's a pear and vanilla wafers.
It's imperative you eat it
on chocolate. Yeah. Roasted pear on chocolate with vanilla wafers.
Yes. It only tastes right if you make it on a campfire.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's wrong.
But apparently, you might add peanut butter to it, but that became too messy.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I mean, peanut butter and chocolate, yeah. But
peanut butter and chocolate.
Pear and chocolate?
Pear?
No.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's nice. It's Diamond Tiara. You know, we haven't seen her in a while.
Right. Well, and she's still struggling with the blank flank thing.
Sorry, key democracy. So that's interesting, just seeing her. Yeah, it's a fun one. The art's great. It's kind of... I kind of figured out, I was like, yeah, it was okay. It's kind of just like, oh, yep, that's them. I know who it is very quickly. Once you see the suspects.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fun though. I liked it. Worth picking up. These have been these Ponyville Mysteries have been pretty nice.
Yeah, they've been pretty good. We recommend them.
Yes, so far. This one does not end with a lead into the other one. The next one like the others did, so I'm guessing that's okay. But there's another issue. We know that.
Yeah.
That's weird in that case. Oh, yeah. Whatever. They don't have to do it every time, I guess. So that's the comic. So now we move on to the new episode, which came out unexpectedly on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Yakity Sax. So to summarize, Pinky finds a new instrument called the Euphidophone.
Ovidophone or something like that.
Ovidophone, yeah.
It's a bagpipe.
Yeah. She finds a new instrument called the Ovidophone. She plays it, but very poorly. No one really likes it, including her friends. They tell her that she's not very good at it. She seems to take it well. Then she spirals into a deep depression, moves to Yakistan, and they chase after her, and then they tell her to play it anyway, and she does, and the Yaks like it because she was happy when playing it at the end.
That's a pretty good summary.
Yeah. I've watched this episode twice now, and it's very just all right.
It's not bad, but yeah, like you said, it's very all right.
My biggest problem with it is this idea that they have to put Pinky's happiness above everyone else's. Because it's very clear when Pinky was playing this instrument very poorly, everyone else was suffering.
Yeah.
And this idea that they have to put her happiness above everyone else is just insane to me.
Yeah,
that's kind of the problem.
There's a couple points that I see in this. I'm not certain it comes across that kind of, but it's not the intention, I guess. I mean, there's sort of this other sort of message that I was a little worried about when I first saw it, that they kind of went back on, which I think was the part of the point. You know, just encouraging encourage someone to. It's hard to put into words. Like, just because someone sucks at something doesn't mean they should just stop immediately.
No.
Like they even brought up, she's only been playing it for a few days, and they tell her to stop, and you should just never do it again. I think that was kind of the point that they were trying to make, is that that's not a good idea.
Well, remember, the thing was, she only just picked it up a couple days ago, and then they said, well, just give her time, she'll get better.
Yeah, but they only gave her a couple more days.
Well, we don't know how much longer she went. They just said moons. Applejack said it's been moons, and she's still not any better. We don't know. Again, that's the problem. It's just implication is it was a significant amount of time.
Yeah, I don't know. It did come across kind of odd.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was the intention of Pinkie Pie's happiness is more important than anyone else's.
I know it's not the intention, but that's very much how it reads. Is because, I mean, she's literally like, she played in the middle of the night in front of Fluttershy's house. And that's the other thing. It's just, again, it's just another Pinkie's being completely oblivious to other people, other ponies' feelings and whatnot and situations.
Yeah, I think they could have all been solved just by explaining things differently. Yeah. Yeah, because basically they just explained it to her as, you suck, stop. Which is not the correct way to do it.
That was a weird thing, because...
It's like, look, you can keep playing it, just try and limit it to, you know, where and when.
Yeah. Because the other thing was, she also played at Applejack's farm was literally destroying Applejack's livelihood.
Yes.
That's a problem. Yeah. That's an actual problem.
Yeah, I think it could have been better used as a lesson in, you know, respecting others. Yeah. And finding a balance point between, you know, encouraging others to try to do things while also retaining boundaries is where it could have gone, and it didn't. I guess it could have been, it was my thing.
Yeah. But it just kind of just comes across as it's just Pinkie's happiness is more important than everyone else's. And that's a little alarming. That it's like, it's almost like that Twilight Zone episode with the kid. If you remember that one, where it's the whole neighborhood is slave to the whim of a kid because he's got these powers. He can just make you disappear if you do something he doesn't like. Oh. His happiness is the most important thing for this neighborhood of people.
Well, in that case, it kind of is. If you don't want to get,
yeah, that's the problem. It's just it's that sort of thing. Or actually, that one anime. No, we were still watching.
Oh yeah, the one you were talking about.
Yeah, Haruhi. I can never remember how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
the melancholy of whatever.
Yeah,
someone knows, but yeah, it's that sort of thing. It's just one person's happiness is more important. I mean, those had kind of had a vague reasoning of because otherwise the universe might destroyed or something. But this is like because it's Pinkie.
There is some other things like Pinkie really did not take it well.
No, she didn't.
And something needed to be done because Pinkie was yeah.
And that's kind of this weird thing of.
I think
the problem is this whole thing was just very clumsily handled.
Yeah, I think it was just maybe a little clumsy in places, and it came across a bit like that. I didn't really pick that up as much, maybe because I was focusing on different aspects of it.
And this one was written by the Fox brothers, by the way.
Right.
They've been responsible for things like PPOV and I believe Applejack's Day Off.
PPOV was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just know PPOV is an episode all fan does not like either. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I mean, Applejack's Day Off wasn't that great, but PPOV was pretty good. But yeah, I think it may have just been a little bit clumsy in places. I don't know, maybe because it's short for time?
I don't know.
May have been. It didn't go exactly where I thought it would, and probably where I would have taken it. It was, like you said, it was all right, but very all right. Mm-hmm. They didn't really get above that.
Yeah, I just feel also hurts a lot just because it again, the whole moral they're trying to push is really clumsy.
Well, I don't think they were trying to push.
Well, every moral's pushed morals. I mean.
Yes, but I think the moral they were trying to push is not the Pinkie Pie is more important than Pinkie Pie's happiness.
I never said that. It's just the moral they tried to push was clumsy and it came across very badly, much like Feeling Pinkie King way back in the day, or Bridal Gossip to a degree.
Yeah.
They did it in a weird, clumsy way, and it comes across badly, and it looks weird, and it's like, what? Especially since they even reference it in the episode Horseplay, the one with Celestia and her bad acting.
Yeah, they did.
Because that was almost like almost felt like this is going to be a retread of someone's bad at something it's awkwardly trying to avoid mentioning it.
Yeah, and they did at first, but then they used that as a
springboard for something else.
For not continuing to referencing that and saying we can't. We can't let it go.
We're not gonna do that bad. Again. You know what happened last time.
Nip this in the bud.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it feels like I don't know. It's just like that episode that Horseplay is all about. You got to be honest with your friends, and this one is similar, have similar sort of themings and whatnot, but then takes in a weird direction.
Yeah, I honestly think it because when I saw it and I saw everything, I was really expecting it to go more in the, like I mentioned earlier, like you encourage them, but also set boundaries.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just, well, you should encourage your friends to do things and be supportive of your friends and their interests, which is probably one of the things they wanted to think. Probably more of the moral they were trying to push
obviously.
is to be supportive of your friends, even if you're not, into it, or if you don't think they're very good, they can be better. But it kind of missed that a bit. But I would have taken the, support your friends and what they're doing, but set boundaries. You don't have to, make yourself and everyone else miserable just to support someone. There is better ways to do that. You can set boundaries.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the clumsy handling. It just went weird. Particularly the whole scene with them trying to tell Pinky that she's not very good. Just the way how blunt they were, or Twilight was about it, was kind of odd.
Speaking of odd things, Pinky bad at playing this instrument when she has played a bagpipe just fine earlier.
That's a different kind of instrument.
I know, but she plays a ton of instruments. You'd think she'd be able to pick this one up too.
I don't know. That's an odd thing. I just know just because you're good at one instrument doesn't mean you're going to be. But even similar instruments, you're not necessarily be good.
This is true. Some people can't just play anything they pick up, like my brother, to most people's dismay. He can just play anything he looks at for 5 minutes. Some people can't. Some people can only play one thing. But yeah, it's like, it was just a slight little oddity. It's like, have you played an instrument just like this before? Almost just like this? While playing an entire other set of instruments at the same time?
Was that a bagpipe in that?
There was a bagpipe involved in the entire band on her back.
The one-man band. Pony band. One-mare band.
One-mare band.
Yeah, that's what's one thing is just that the oddly blunt, just, you're bad at this.
Yeah. It's like...
It was kind of weird. It says I'm surprised she didn't frame it like Pinky. You're actually kind of... Have you noticed how everyone reacts when you play? Or something? Or it says, Pinky, you're actually... You need to not play in front of Fluttershy's house in the middle of the night.
It's like... We want you to get better. We encourage you playing.
But please
there's
don't do
places
that.
You shouldn't. Like...
Practice in your house. The cake's me out. Oh.
We'll put a section of the woods you can go and play in. Just go play over there.
Yeah.
It's like you can encourage your friends to do things while still setting boundaries, and I wish they would have done it that way instead of the way it did come across.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it just comes. That's weird. So yeah, the whole beginning was basically just a montage of Pinky ruining everyone else's lives for a bit.
Yeah.
Dash got second place.
Oh no!
And Dash and the Wonderbolts got second place.
Oh no!
Life was over.
Yeah.
All these gold trophies and 1 silver.
And 1 silver.
Man, that was an interesting thing.
Yeah. Encourage your friends. Yes, encourage your friends. That is a good thing. Yeah. Good lesson. Be encouraging of your friends.
Or even Pinky playing while Rarity's trying to work.
Yeah, but it did come across that
setting boundaries.
Yeah, I think it was less for me. Pinky's happiness is more important than you always have to encourage your friends, even when they're off. It came across encouraging your friends is more important than yourself. I think
to a degree, it's kind of
It was less of a specific Pinky's more important than the idea.
I know.
It is.
Well, I know.
It's just what
I'm saying is
it's just more generic. But yeah,
it feels like you're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Well, I think I'm having difficulty expressing what I'm saying. Is what's going on here.
Because it comes across as Pinky's just that important. It's just because that's the whole thing. It just ends with Pinky still playing badly. Okay, what about when she gets back? What about all the other ponies in Ponyville?
Yeah. And I think
who clearly aren't really thrilled with Pinky's playing here.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm trying to dig down into what is it that they were actually trying to say in the episode. What was their intention? Be supportive. Here?
The intention was be supportive of your friends.
Yeah, and it's really I think especially with that ending with you're happy while playing it and that's what's important.
Yeah, that was also an odd thing too.
I think the intention was encourage your friends in what they do if it makes them happy, which is a good thing. And it is something that I've actually come across. I mean, you can start getting into cringe culture at this point. And it is actually something that bugs me a lot. The pointing out, oh, that's cringeworthy, and I really hate that because poke at people who are honestly enjoying themselves and having fun, and people make fun of them for it because oh, that's cringeworthy, and I hate that. It's like they're having fun. You should encourage people who are enjoying themselves, even if you think it's cringeworthy. And I think that's sort of where that's
trying to go. But the thing is,
but it did come across a little.
Because
it came across as encourage your friends having fun at the expense of yourself, and that's where I think is where it made a mistake. That's
always been my thing. The caveat is let people enjoy things as long as they aren't hurting anyone else.
Exactly,
and that's where it comes across the line. Was Pinky was actively hurting other people.
Yes.
That's where the angle I think they should have taken was you're actively hurting others.
I encourage you playing
this. Cool it,
but we need to set some boundaries.
And so it just comes across poorly.
Yeah.
And that though, just beyond that, it's just mostly we got a montage of Pinky messing things up. Then montage of Pinky's super depressed and they're trying to unsuccessfully cheer her up. And then Yakistan.
And then Yakistan. I will say the axe actually playing that instrument.
No, that was beautiful.
Sounds amazing, and I want to hear more of that.
Yeah, that was beautiful, but it's also weird that the instrument had a name change between at some point because the press release actually has the old name, Zenithrash or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, Zenithrash, and now it's
Zenithrash.
It's a totally different name.
Yeah.
Which I keep forgetting because it's kind of there.
It's a weird
something
name.
Phone. Vodafone or something like that.
It's not a Vodafone. That's a bit different.
Yeah.
The Vodafone is a company.
Oh, Vodafone or something. Yeah. Oh, Vodafone. It just sounds like it's
I can't remember now. It's like a bagpipe. It's like a big bagpipe.
Yeah.
And I say bagpipe and not Julian because it has the low drone.
Yeah.
It has that low drone of a bagpipe that some people don't like and I absolutely love. I don't understand.
Well, most people just, when they think bagpipes, they think that people will play badly.
Oh, yeah. They can sound really bad.
Yeah. It's an instrument. If you're not good at it, it's terrible, just like this.
Yep. Which
there's no in between. There's no it's okay or it's either it's awful or it's amazing.
Yes. I do like the sound of a bagpipe.
Bagpipes. But yeah, that's the thing. It's really beyond the whole. Honestly, if it wasn't for this whole, I think, clumsy moral, it would have. There's no one be a whole lot to talk about. I mean, we got Pinkamena back.
Yeah, that is something we can talk about. We haven't seen
Maud.
Pinkamena. Yeah, Maud showed up too, but more of it was a plot moving device.
Yeah. Pinkamena is that other thing which people notice, but she's slowly turning grayer and grayer as the episode goes on.
Oh yeah, at the end of the episode, she was like completely monochrome,
including her eyes.
Yeah.
The Maud bit was a bit funny just because, well,
you just did.
Can I ask you a question?
You just did. Can I ask you a question? You just did.
Wait. Well, let me just wait. Explain. Where are Pinky's things gone? Explain.
Yeah, that's like in like chat rooms for tech. That's like in chat rooms for tech support. Don't ask if you can ask a question. Just ask the question.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I thought you just said absolutely.
Oh, apple rarity.
Or in the So Say We All.
Oh yeah, she said that. So say we all. We got a Battlestar thing going on now.
That's surprising it was a Battlestar thing.
So say we all.
There was Pinky downing ice cream like.
You've already had 25. I said, give me another donut, extra sprinkles.
Yeah. Another time where they place a random thing, for alcohol.
Yep.
That was probably the most entertaining parts of the episode.
It was just the jokes here and there.
They got a couple jokes here and there. Just but very. It's like they're just holding. Yes, we noticed.
Yeah, we haven't seen Pinkamena in a while. They said they don't like to do that.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they said that to do Pinkamena, you have to take her to a very dark place.
Yes, and they did.
Yeah,
they definitely did.
Instrument, and those also oh, okay.
Yep, you can immediately see she's masking it.
Yeah.
Yep. I know how that goes. Like we've all done stuff like that
of her
before.
walking around killing flowers just by being near them.
Yeah. Well, she's also, deflating balloons
Yeah,
and
too.
Like,
A couple of little lines, like there was like, what was it? Spike points out, well, I don't think she took it as well as you thought she did. And then we see Pinky walking through and killing things. Then the rest of them show up, and I don't think Pinky took it as well as they hoped. It's like,
deja vu.
why are we usually just
Repetition is actually used commonly
degree.
for stuff like that.
But it's just kind of a weird thing. I noticed this one episode had a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a stylistic thing.
Yeah.
It actually used to be a poetry thing too, back in the ancient times.
I mean, some of it you can just do just because the jokes make work. Jokes make it work sometimes, but sometimes it just feels like,
and some people just don't like repetition.
Pad out. Yeah, because I just remember thinking like, this episode's kind of threadbare to a degree too.
In places, yeah, it was.
And then, some of the repetition felt like is designed just to pad out. Just add this extra little bit of dialogue just to make it a couple more seconds.
I didn't really get all that much.
Oh,
I thought most of it worked fairly well.
There's a couple. That was the one that just stood out to me. Just that one spot in particular was just,
I thought,
why are we repeating the same line, basically the same information to the audience that much? I mean, I understand if it's like a couple minutes apart, but this was like within a few seconds.
Yeah, I think
to me, it's just kind of weird. It was because it wasn't even a joking thing or even a particularly short line. It was just two slightly differently phrased versions of the same line, more or less, in a very short time span. It's like, That was the only one that really stood out to me as a kind of an odd negative.
Yeah, it didn't really come across as a negative to me. I thought it was done fine.
Yeah, it's just it's an alright episode with a clumsy moral.
Yeah.
So that's that, really. I can't really think of much else to say.
I don't know, maybe we'll talk about
it. I guess Fluttershy is just in the beginning.
Fluttershy.
At the beginning, I was falling asleep for one, and then at the beginning, I was thinking it's a wounded animal.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm here because I understand you have a wounded animal on the property. Because Squidward was playing clarinet badly.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
That was the episode. Best episode of SpongeBob.
And I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, it's
it's a thing.
I mean, I wasn't super thrilled with it, honestly, but
yeah, it could have been better. Could have been better, but we've definitely had worse.
I think Non-Compete Clause is still kind of a worse episode overall.
Yeah,
because that was just a weird, out of character one.
Yeah,
but I guess that's it.
We're gonna stop rambling.
Yeah. So fan content, no music.
Yep, I'm not gonna feature any music this week, unless you want to.
No.
I'm not gonna feature any songs, but I know A State of Sugar's album just dropped. Like, they had the release party just before recording this. So if you're interested in trance, go check them out.
Right. Fanfiction though, The Worst of All Possible Worlds got 4 new chapters.
4.
Yes, 4 new chapters. Like I said, they tend to update in batch.
Finished off the Rainbow Dash arc.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash thing, including the metal monster. Fun times. Now on Applejack, who's in Canterlot, being a con artist, basically. And Sunset accidentally gets in over her head, basically, and it's, oh no, what have I done? Which you realize is the extent of what Applejack does. Because that Sunset's now trying to play it being a lawyer.
Oh no, a defense lawyer.
Problem is, she doesn't know what she's doing.
She seems to be picking up pretty quick, though.
The other thing is, it seems Applejack has played her, too.
Played like a fiddle.
So, it's we're seeing Applejack, so that's what's left is Rarity, Fluttershy, and possibly Twilight again.
I'm pretty sure Fluttershy is going to be the last, and that one's going to be played out very differently because of the Discord Fluttershy dynamic.
It depends, because I know it seems like Discord's saying a lot of things which sound like could be true, but
yeah,
because we're discovering it's likely he's using Sunset to get the elements himself.
Yes. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And as for featured stuff, though, I got a fic called Chuckling Over My Cheery-Os by chrumsum, who used to actually be known as Chromosome back in the day. They actually just came back with this fic in which Pinky wants to have, her Sunday morning breakfast.
Sunday morning breakfast. That's Sunday.
Yes.
It's not Saturday.
So she's setting up her breakfast, and she goes to pour her a bowl of her favorite cereal, and there's none left. Her Frosted Mega Sugar Crunch Supreme is all out, and all that's left is Cheerios.
Box of Cheerios. And an existential crisis occurs.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very weird, but fun. To a degree.
Yeah, it's hard to describe and talk about without spoiling it, because it is only like 4,000 some odd words. But yeah, it's Pinkie Pie goes into the Cheerios cause an existential crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And Rainbow's involved.
And
Twilight is a monster.
No, she ain't.
Yes, she is. But it was funny.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty fun to read. Just
the nature of good and evil.
Yep, the nature of good. All this. There's lots of stuff like unexpected. All from breakfast.
From Cheerios.
Breakfast philosophy. Yeah, it's just prepare for a trip. An existential trip.
You're going for a trip. Yep. And watch out for the aftertaste.
Yeah, watch out for the aftertaste. Make sure to drink the Coke to wash it out. So, yep. That's the fic. Check that out. Which means we are done with this podcast episode.
Yes.
If you enjoyed it, you can check out past and future episodes on pony411.libsyn.com. Again, it's spelled Libsyn. All the episodes are there. You can subscribe to the RSS feed. You could also check us out on iTunes. Search for Pony411 and rate and review and subscribe if you want. There's Google Play, play.google.com/music. Again, search for Pony411. There's Stitcher, Stitcher.com, or the iOS or Android apps. Search for Pony411 and subscribe. We're also on youtube.com/pony411. You can like, comment, subscribe there, and click that notification bell because YouTube is dumb.
Smash that like.
You can also find us on Ponyville Live. We're there right now every week. You know, the banner and all that stuff, along with a bunch of other shows and radio stations, including Ponyville FM, where we air every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you liked what you heard and you want to tell us why you liked it or why you didn't like it,
why we're wrong,
whatever, you can contact us via email, pony411podcast@gmail.com. You can say just drop us a line, all that stuff. There's also facebook.com/pony411. You could like us there and see all new episodes as they come out on there as well. You know, leave a comment if you want. Or you can contact us via Twitter. We're at pony411. That's where we usually say things, post nonsense, pictures, what have you. And there's also our personal Twitters. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1 and he's at Alcatraz with a 7 and 7T and an underscore at the end. You know, see our stuff, personal stuff, Transformers.
Retweeting of ponies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And people memeing on me.
Yeah, people memeing on you. So, yep, that's all the social media things we're doing, as far as I know. There's another one that's not us. But that's it. Join us again in another 2 weeks. We'll be talking about the premiere, quote unquote, of the second half of the season, which will be Matter of Principles and the Hearthwarming Club.
Right.
So 2 episodes.
Yay.
And 2 weeks of news. Hopefully it won't be as packed as this one just because no Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as much Comic-Con. I'm a little bit because that's
might
still
be a little bit more
right
because
now.
it's still happening.
So until then, though, remember to please pony responsibly, guys. See ya.
See ya.